The following program is intended for mature audiences.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, Trill?
What it do? Welcome back.
Yeah. That's just funny. Yes, y'all, we are back. Episode 124 of the Truth Be Told podcast.
Yes,
your boy Big UU is in this thing.
Riffa
in this thing. Black Tide in this thing.
Yes.
Oh, good
He
God.
was ready with
Jesus
it.
fucking
He was
Christ.
ready.
Fuck Kiki, nigga. Yes, we appreciate everybody that's joining.
Hey, I like that. He came with it. He came with it.
Bro, you really going fist bump him, bro?
I did that.
Bro, what the fuck?
It wasn't for that. I did it for, his arrogance.
Yeah,
But
Jesus Christ. Yes, y'all, we are back with a new episode of the Truth Be Told podcast.
you kind of drug him down through the water last episode.
Yeah, I did.
Threw the drink in my face last episode.
The episode where we introduced Jenkins Goodworth.
Good old Jenkins Goodworth.
God damn it, Goodworth. Just see the police chief.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it, Goodworth. You destroyed half the block.
Get in here. Shut the door behind you.
Nah, man. Yes, for everybody that's listening in, yeah, we do be clowning a lot. But yes, make sure you subscribe to the podcast, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Subscribe, notifications.
Subscribe on YouTube, Trillmatic.com/YouTube. Show some support for the podcast, Trillmatic.com/PayPal, Trillmatic.com/Patreon.
Hit him with the /merch as well, too.
Trillmatic.com/merch to find all the merch.
Yes.
Which we have a lot of. Now, I'm kind of fucking pissed because I really want to go to fucking Comic-Con. I'm going to just be real.
Yeah.
I feel like a simp.
I want to go, too.
I feel like a fucking simp, bro.
Yeah. You know how big of a Joker fan I am. Of course I want to go to a Comic-Con.
Every time that shit comes around, I'm like, fuck, why the fuck didn't I get out there this year? You know what I'm saying? This shit's been going on for like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, why'd I miss this one? You know what I mean?
I find it awkward to go over there and see so many people dressed as me. Yeah.
What?
I am Mr. J.
I'm about to say, I'm confused as fuck right now.
He's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck are you talking about? But a lot of trailers have come out.
Oh, yes, they have.
A lot of DC shit came out.
Oh, yeah.
Now, first of all, there's a lot of DC. We got to touch on the main thing that I seen the most hate for was the Teen Titans. Did y'all see the trailer for that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Immediately.
I think I seen that.
Did you like the Teen Titans shit? When it was the cartoon?
I thought it was cool.
I thought Teen Titans was cool too.
I did too.
Now this trailer, did you see the trailer? I think they got more dislikes than they got likes.
Because it was brutal? Because DC's always darker and people want to see bright colors like Marvel? That's why they get the hate.
So if they want to see bright colors,
tune into Marvel.
I mean,
or Disney.
Right.
As a whole, you know?
They want them to be like Disney.
They want them too much to be like Disney.
Disney's on my shit list right now anyways.
I believe this Titan shit. Why is Disney? Hold on. Why is Disney on your shit list?
Disney's on my shit list right now because of the fucking guy. What's his name? He's the director of the
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yes.
So they fired him.
Gunn,
yeah. Last name Gunn.
Yeah. Can't even remember.
They fired him from the movie because of some old tweets.
Yeah, old tweets.
They were old tweets. Now, I'm not gonna lie. These
James
tweets,
Gunn.
James Gunn.
Yeah, just
these tweets are distasteful. Yes.
Yeah.
They're a little fucked up. All right. They're jokes about like pedophilia, jokes about rape, all this shit, or whatever. I get why some people are mad. Should he have been fired for his old tweets? No. You know why? Because apparently Disney knew about this shit back in 2012 because there was a big uproar about it in 2012.
So you know they did
let
the
it slide. and they let him be the director, and then all this shit just resurfaced, and now they want to fire him. I get that Disney have a family
standard.
They have a standard. They have a family audience. They can't really take on that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You
the
know
easiest
what I'm
thing
saying?
for them to do is wipe their hands clean with it, so they show the people like, look, we got rid of them.
Right. Because they have to appeal to young audiences, to families.
Yeah.
You got pedophilia jokes and all that shit. I get it. Okay, but I also am aware that there's an early part of Twitter when people just didn't give a fuck.
They didn't know that 10 years from now, or whatever, however long.
Right. That this shit would come back and bite them in the ass.
People would. I would always stress this shit's forever. Like whatever you put on here is forever. Like it's on there.
It's not forever. You can delete it.
You can delete it, but you got to go through a lot of work to do it. And most people ain't willing to go through that work, especially if it spreads. All it takes is a screenshot of something you put, and it will forever be there.
Okay, but here's the thing though. This is during the time when Rape Sloth was popping.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember Rape Sloth?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, look at y'all laughing right now. Y'all laughing at Rape?
No, I ain't laughing.
I'm laughing at
All
you
right.
for bringing it back.
Okay, so here's what I'm trying to say. Rape Sloth was popping. A lot of people got the jokes off on that. I do remember people that were like, yo, this isn't funny. I do remember that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it happened. It
Right.
happened then just as much as it happens now.
But there was a majority of people that were using those Rape Sloth memes.
Yeah.
Since then, we've evolved.
Oh yeah.
We're coming to an agreement as a society that's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to be better as a society and as people. Fine. But I don't think that you should.
Something that old, no.
No, like
You can't can them.
they're from like 2008, bruh.
I'm upset because I feel like he just got Zack Snyder because his trilogy will not be fulfilled in his image.
That's true.
Now his third act is gonna be someone else doing it, and it ain't gonna be the same. You know?
Right.
He had a vision. He knew where he was going with it.
Right.
It's gone. We'll never get it now.
You think they should have fired him?
No, I don't think they should have fired him.
If you're
they should have
Disney-
had him come up with like public apologies. They should have had him doing seminars against that shit. There's ways to get people to get back on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Keep in mind, Disney owns ABC.
Yeah.
ABC had the situation with Roseanne,
Oh yeah.
right?
Well,
They got her about the fucking pain.
They're super serious now. Super Saiyan serious. That's 3 S's. No, they're just serious, man.
I was just reading a lot of the stars of the movie are actually coming out in support of him.
In the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Yeah, like Chris Pratt, Batista. Zoe Saldana didn't say much, but I mean, for the 3, biggest stars of the movie,
Yeah.
it's interesting. I was just reading just now. There's some other people in Hollywood as well, kind of showing some support for him. So I think it'll be interesting to see what happens.
That's true. Hopefully, they may rethink this. You know?
Right. I mean, yes, it's not. Listen, it was a different time. Number one, I think people
really was.
mentality was. I think people as a whole, the majority. I'm not saying everybody, but the majority of people had a different mentality about how they view things in comedy, in movies, TV shows, in music. Everything was just different, and our viewpoints were different.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think we've evolved.
Humor and all that stuff.
Yeah, because comedy ain't even the same. No more.
And because now there's so many people backlash for some of the comedy that people were able to use, jokes and stuff, and now it's like you have to stay away from that shit,
right?
Unless you do it, I guess you can say tastefully, but it's hard to fucking do,
right?
You can end your career by trying to do it,
right?
And
like you can't have a Kramer moment.
Nah, you can't.
That's over the top.
It's done.
Okay,
that's done with.
You gotta catch
after
it.
that. It's like you're done. Like I mean. He was the example. Like your career will pretty much be downhill after that, even if you don't fade away immediately.
Right.
It ain't gonna be
That's
the same.
different though.
I'm interested to see how this plays out.
That was a
Because
heckling.
if you look at, we're going back to like the Roseanne thing, you see with a brand like that, a really, really clean brand, a really big brand, they tend to act, very swiftly and maybe go a little farther, and then kind of, it's easier to do that than dial it back. Because, they killed the whole thing And then, there's a lot of outpour support for the rest of the cast,
right?
Who did not necessarily as well off,
yeah.
and so they bring it back with them minus her.
Exactly.
So I'm interested to see how this plays out. What Disney may do.
Listen to what you were saying. You can just remove him, put a new director in. I'm like,
that's easier said than done.
It's way easier said than done.
You can always tell when they switch directors on stuff.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah, completely off. I mean, it's not like it was like Roseanne was a recent thing. She didn't just it wasn't something from the past that she wrote. She just did that, right?
Right.
Okay, so it's something from the past.
From the past, and
it's a joke,
right?
It's bad.
Right.
There's gonna be people that are against it, but at the same time, it's a joke. He wasn't over there something like supporting it seriously.
Right.
It was a joke.
Bad joke.
A bad joke that is obviously biting him in the ass right now, but. It was a bad joke, but it was a time where bad jokes were almost accepted. Because like you said, the sloth meme, all that shit was happening.
Right.
There was like a borderline acceptance. You know what I'm saying? Where people
knew
didn't accept
that
it
was just a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't go further than that.
Exactly.
Now, it's not a joke at all.
You can't joke no more. Right. We're done with that.
Damn, so much shit has changed, bro.
So much feelings have come up.
Jesus
Christ. A lot
Christ.
of feelings. Like a lot of people just ain't taking it no more. They're like, no more.
It seems like it was just fucking yesterday.
Yeah,
man.
for real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real. It's crazy.
Let's get back into these trailers though. Teen Titans, does it look shitty or not?
Yeah, let's get back to that.
Listen, I just want to hear y'all thoughts.
I think personally, when I saw it, the dark part of it, like when it went to, I wasn't sure at first. I see them talking, everything, and then when it went to Robin in that dark alley fight, on the car, and then those people like, "Where's Batman?" Yeah, where's Batman? He's like, I said it in the Batman voice, but now the people are like, "Where's Batman?" And that motherfucker just whooped the fuck out of him, like he goes, bloody.
Fuck Batman.
He steps on someone's neck, and you hear the crunch, like he just broke it, and he says, "Fuck Batman." Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember that from Teen Titans.
No, well, Teen Titans is
it's a little much.
Yeah, you don't know from Teen Titans, but you also this ain't your normal Teen Titans. This ain't a cartoon.
I know that's
have you read
this ain't Cartoon Network?
Have you read Cartoon Network?
This ain't Cartoon Network.
It makes me think.
Oh, it's CW.
And how are the
for the adults?
How are the Teen Titan comics? Do they get?
I've never
dark?
read the Teen Titan comics, so I'll give you that.
So possibly they are dark because I'm not sure myself either. But maybe they get more adult, and at the same time, DC has to contend with Marvel's Netflix show somehow at some point. With adult shit.
They do need some adult shows.
That's what I'm saying. Because right now all we have is CW and just like family-hearted type shit, and it's like they want to get into the dark shit because apparently the movies they don't want them to do it in the movies, so they're trying to lighten that up. So it's like, well then fuck, we're gonna do it with our shows because apparently y'all like y'all shows dark with Marvel.
Do you feel like the Marvel shows are dark?
Well, not necessarily dark.
Daredevil?
But
what
adult.
about Daredevil?
Okay,
not necessarily dark, but adult. You know what I'm saying?
Daredevil is dark.
Cuss words, there's
Daredevil
sex,
is dark.
Everything.
Daredevil.
What about Jessica Jones?
I would say of
season?
all of them, it's the darkest. Jessica Jones, I don't think I was as dark.
Second
it's
darkest?
definitely geared toward adults.
Yeah.
But Daredevil, I agree with that one. That's definitely a little dark.
And Luke Cage is one of the darkest because of the black people.
Oh my god.
That's the darkest Marvel show.
There you go.
Nah, but Jesus Christ.
That was dark in itself.
Dark.
Jesus.
That's dark. I'm gonna get fired. In 10 years, we'll play this.
You're like,
lose out from Disney.
Yeah, it's gonna bite you in the ass.
Disney deal go down the drain.
We're gonna have an argument.
When you get that Truth Be Told cameo on Luke Cage, and they're not gonna put you on there.
You're like, ooh, remember this comment?
We'll come back as a voice on Aladdin like the genie, not just lose it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fucked up.
Nah, well, it's just adult. Like,
I know what you're saying.
Like, they're just trying to make adult shows too now, and I believe it's coming out on their actual network that they're trying to come out with, where it's like,
I thought it was CW.
Nah, I don't think. Nah.
No, okay.
Oh, CW ain't gonna allow.
I don't know if
Batman.
DC. I don't know if DC has the pull to be like, we're gonna start our own network.
Well, it's like a
They don't have
paid
the pull
for.
for
It's a
that.
paid for where you get all comics, I believe.
Right.
All, I think the movies, shows,
But they
anything to do with DC. if you're a
Have
DC
they done a
fan,
movie over $1 billion yet?
If you're a DC fan, there's plenty of DC fans out there, and just comic fans in general that now they're gonna have those comics at their fingertips. You know, through an app and through the network thing on.
I don't know, man. I think they got to set up shop, and they haven't set up shop with. You know what I'm saying? Like that definitive.
Just because
step
their
into the game
movies,
yet.
just because their movies aren't up there with Marvel doesn't mean that they don't have their content in everywhere else.
Okay,
they have
but
their
here's the thing,
comics,
though.
they have their animations that
So
are killing Marvel.
Right,
all their shit. Is
okay,
killing
so
Marvel
the main
besides the
people that
movies.
you want to attract in this are young people.
Yeah.
That's the main people you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to attract. Are
and
young
diehard people who just been.
Of course, there's gonna be diehard
Yeah.
people, right? But the main people you want to attract are the young people.
The young people, yeah,
Right.
New generations,
Right. Are the young people interested in DC enough? You know what I'm saying? To get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
To set this off.
based
'Cause
off of the
Disney,
movies, no.
Disney's about to do their own
Yeah.
streaming service,
Yeah.
right? But Disney
That's
has
what DC doing, streaming service,
Marvel. They have Star Wars. They got ESPN.
Oh,
they got so
a lot.
much shit.
They got a lot.
You
Yeah.
see what
Aren't
I'm
they
saying?
trying to buy Fox, 21st Century Fox?
Fox on top of that? You see what I'm saying? All that shit.
No.
ABC. They could easily take a run and against Netflix easily, right?
Oh, they could. They got a lot.
And just all of
they
their
got a
old
lot
shit
of content,
too,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
What really is DC gonna do in a
This
streaming
is just
service?
for comics. It's not basically.
Oh, so it's not a streaming service.
No, it's streaming service, but it's like comics, and it's going to be anything DC. Anything DC.
How much is it?
See,
I don't know yet.
I
seen
think
that.
what Marvel has done that's made them so big and grow even more is that they've taken all the people who would have no interest in the comics or all the other stuff, and they
Right.
still get them to come out every single time.
time, yeah.
I think that's the biggest.
There was a lot of people that never read a Black Panther comic and
Yeah.
went out to go see.
You'll
that
get a
shit.
lot of people know nothing about a story, but they show up for every Avengers movie,
Right.
And I think that's the biggest thing. So one thing that I think DC really had an opportunity to really blow when we had that build up to Batman vs Superman, and when it just didn't quite go how I thought it would go for him, and I think that affected them some. I mean, they still, with all the stuff they had come out now, that's a big push, and I'm excited for a lot of it.
a lot of hate. That's what it was.
There was some hate, but they did mix up a few times.
Oh, it's not DC's fault. It was
Well,
Warner Brothers.
I'm gonna tell you where they fucked up at. When they were doing
That's fair. It's not DC's fault.
It's not
The
DC's
first
fault.
trailer
Warner
that
Brothers
came out for Batman vs Superman, I was 100% into that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
That next one that came out, that was kind of a slightly extended trailer, and then they showed you your boy.
Doomsday.
They showed you Doomsday.
Yeah.
They showed Superman and Batman working together. You see what I'm trying to say?
Should've done
that.
They gave away. If you just let that just come.
Oh, yeah.
That trailer was I remember when that trailer came out. A lot of people's, like it shifted. Like I don't know if I want to see this anymore.
Especially
you know what I'm
that
saying?
they gave too much away, and I give
Yeah,
that
way
too. They
too
gave
much
too much
away.
away. They just gave the whole plot pretty much.
I didn't need a trailer. You could have put the two of them on the screen, me mugging each other, and said Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, I was in there.
And a release date, and then stopped it there.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Yep,
Zack
I'll
Snyder,
be there.
I'm in there.
I'm there."
Yeah,
I'm in there.
Yeah, for real.
Let's move this forward. What y'all think about the Aquaman trailer?
Aquaman.
I'm here for it, man.
Aquaman. Yeah. I'm with it.
You in for it too?
I'm with it. I like James Wan already as a director.
Okay, word.
Like,
Fast and Furious.
and horror movies.
The horror movies, right.
I'm a fan already.
The
And
Grudge.
just to know he's going to bring in that element. He already said he's bringing like a little horror element into it with the monsters that are from the deep trenches and shit like that. Trenchers, those are the characters also, those little monsters and shit that are in the trailer.
So
man, some shit.
he's what movie? What horror did he do? The Grudge?
Nah, he did. He did
What'd
like
he do? The Ring?
like all the Conjuring. Did he do the Conjuring or the Annabelle?
No, he did some. He did some shit before.
Oh,
that,
before
though.
that, fuck, I believe he did. What was
He
that
did one of those ones with the little girl with the black hair crawling in your house and shit.
The Ring.
It was
Or
the
Grudge. Or,
I don't know, man. I don't know, but he's definitely done one.
oh, I know he's
He's got a.
He did that.
That's his main thing is this horror movies, right?
He did that fucking
That's his
movie
major
also?
thing. He's
Oh
doing.
yeah. He was a horror movie maker.
Right.
The Conjuring, Insidious,
Insidious.
Saw.
Yeah.
Saw. He did Saw.
Saw. Okay.
Annabelle, Dead Silence,
And
Lights
Dead
Out.
Silence. That's what I was thinking. Dead Silence.
He got a whole lot of horror.
Oh,
movies.
Yeah,
lot of
he's got to go
All
back
these Saw
to
movies.
like the early 2000s.
Yeah. There's it's funny. There's all these horror movies. Then in 2008, there's Doggy Heaven.
Doggy
They
Heaven.
make a child flick.
It's Insidious, Saw, Death Sentence, Dead Silence,
Okay,
The Nun.
Dead Silence is an older movie.
I'm pretty excited for The Nun, by the way.
The Nun.
I know that's
too.
off topic, but just saying.
Me
Right.
too.
So James Wan is doing
Aquaman.
The trailer does look good. It does look like they built a whole underwater world, which is cool. It looks better than I thought it was gonna look.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta remember, when I was coming up, nobody gave any fucking respect to fucking Aquaman.
None
None at all.
Aquaman was trash.
Well, a lot of people were just like, he just talks the fish.
Yeah.
Like, everyone
He just brings waves.
Yeah.
He throws them on people.
See, that's why I
people
think
didn't
this
realize
was
he had the strength of
I think this was a good actor choice too. Cause he doesn't look like Jason Momoa. He doesn't look like a geek. You know what I mean? Like he looks like he's kind of cool.
Right.
You know, but I really liked him in Justice League.
Right.
So I think this will be good.
No, he looks like he's gonna be funny in this.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was funny in Justice League. But
I mean, James Wan even brought Patrick Wilson, like who he worked with in like Insidious and all those movies. Like, I mean, they work together. You know what I'm saying? People, they also do that. So, and that's gonna be Aquaman's brother, Orn. So
Aquaman's gonna be a hit. Were there any other DC trailers that came out? Shazam, which I was never really a big fan of Shazam when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I guess that's gonna work for the diehards.
To me, it seems like, because it is like his origin story and everything,
Right.
and it's funny because to me, after seeing the trailer, how they're doing it, it reminds me of
DC's Deadpool.
A family Deadpool,
Right.
Where it's like you can actually bring the kids because the humor is going to be not as adult. You know?
Are they gonna bring the kids though? Do the kids know? Do the kids know
Who Shazam is?
Shazam?
If they know DC, like
the
if
fathers
they know
do.
DC
The
animation,
parents?
no, DC animation has Shazam.
They
in it
just
all
making
the time.
them go to the
Oh yeah,
movie.
you're right.
Like all the like
Right.
Shazam's in there. Like
But
people
see, I
know who
think-
Shazam is.
I think the DC animation was, I don't want to say geared towards, but I think more adults were like us when we were like the Batman show.
Yeah, of course.
When I was a kid,
Batman
fucking
animation,
fire.
the animation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there kids into DC now? I don't know. I just haven't. I don't see the. I mean, besides Batman, right? Because all the kids were into Batman, right?
Yeah, Batman's never going away. But
Besides Batman, do you see like a lot of kids, and maybe Wonder Woman now too? But do you see a lot of kids like into that shit?
Marvel seems to own the younger ones.
The kids, right?
Yeah.
Like my little nephew knows Spider-Man, Batman,
Iron Man.
and Iron Man. Okay, he doesn't know anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've never seen a kid with a Shazam T-shirt. Not as much as I see.
Oh yeah, you don't
with Spider-Man.
because he's not put out there as much.
Right.
He's a character that people know of, but he wasn't really. I mean, he's an older character too.
Right, like 60s.
Yeah, he's known, but he just by older generations mostly. So right now you don't see shit, but this could probably be the start of it. Almost like Wonder Woman, how people really weren't on board as much until the movie came out, and all of a sudden, bam, Wonder Woman shit blew up.
You know, if you think about it, because it's what 10 years since Marvel kicked off their thing there now. Iron Man's kind of been the face of that,
Right.
Yeah.
so it makes sense that anyone who's like 0 to 10,
Oh yeah, that's
Iron Man is
that's
what
all
they've
they
known.
know. Yeah.
That he's been kind of running things. You
Right.
know, them
Damn,
and
he's the illest superhero to
Yeah.
to them he is.
them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the man.
When like we were younger, it wasn't like that. It was Batman, Superman.
Damn,
You know, Iron Man wasn't out here like that.
Yeah,
But now with
They're
these movies
Batman.
now coming out, think about the kids that are now.
Yeah, this is DC's shot.
It's going to be DC's shot to take
of course,
another generation by
that's the
storm.
point. That's the whole point,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
The only thing that I can see Shazam working on the kids is the fact that it's a kid.
Yeah, they get to be a
That gets to
superhero.
be an adult superhero,
Yeah.
and kids
That's why they brought it
love
out.
not being kids.
This shit was supposed to
You know
come
what I'm
out
saying?
exactly. This shit was supposed to come out a long years later, and other movies were supposed to come out before. Like Flash was supposed to come out before this, and so many movies were
from
but
back
they-
in like 05 and 06.
But they,
and
but
shit.
they threw this now all in the mix and they jump started with it because they thought they probably had that same thought of like, this is our time. Who are we trying to connect with? With the kids. That's a brilliant move. It's a brilliant idea. It's a good base of like to try to hook kids because it's a kid, like you said. So
We're gonna see.
Maybe it's for us.
We're fine. Well, I think it's gonna be
now and then.
It's gonna be that a little bit because we're.
You know,
be for us too.
they give us this, look at Deadpool. That is not for kids.
It's not for kids.
No, this is gonna.
So, maybe it's for us.
It's
We'll
so
see.
weird to the parents that were like discussing in this movie, and it's like, bitch, it said it's rated R
for strong violence,
right?
Explicit language,
explicit lyrics,
and
blood and
suggestive
gore.
themes.
All the above, and it was all in there.
It's like, what the fuck? Do you even know what movie you watching?
Yeah.
I just last show I gotta talk about because we've been on
We were ranting on these.
we've been on a trailer tangent. You know what I'm saying?
did.
I probably got some of this too.
You have to.
I'm gonna work it though.
Jesus.
Mayans, all right, the Mayans MC.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite shows, like probably like top 10 favorite TV shows of all time for me.
Yeah, for you. Yeah.
I know it's not like that for everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see Mayans. I'm excited to see the motorcycle clubs come back. I'm excited to see it from a Mexican perspective, Hispanic perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which I just, you know what I'm saying, I feel like we didn't get enough of that. They were there in Sons of Anarchy, but we didn't really get like a full. You know
They got shitted on Sons of Anarchy,
right?
What I heard
they got shitted on, and then sometimes the black people got everybody that wasn't the Sons of Anarchy got shitted on.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I wasn't offended by anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
that's a different perspective to see.
yeah, I really want to
how it
see
plays out.
the Hispanic perspective on all this shit. I really want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like their trials and like, yo, man,
And
fuck
what they
these
go through.
putas.
Yeah.
I just want to see this shit, dog. Fucking gringo. I just want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit's gonna be entertaining as fuck, dog. I can't fucking wait. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is going to be. It definitely will be because you see how cartels handle their business.
You know the cartels is gonna be a part of this shit.
You know, you can only imagine how they're gonna handle their business. You know,
Right.
in the show, like how people get murked and shit.
Right.
We saw that in the trailer. They were doing some of that little underground tunnel.
Yeah, they the
I said,
body
I saw
dropping
this.
something.
This is about to be live.
They acting up already.
Be live.
They acting ignorant as shit already. Okay.
It's gonna be wild, bro. It is gonna be wild.
Right. So yeah, I'm excited about that, man. Shout out to First Seven.
Yeah. No.
I'll be mad as hell when they mix in like English and Spanish, and I'm like, yo, dog, I don't fucking understand that shit, dog.
So you want subtitles? You want subtitles the whole episode?
I'm down with subtitles part of it. Listen,
Hey,
I watch
by the end of the
fucking.
show, you gonna be speaking Spanish.
I
It's
watch
gonna be great.
Narcos. If I can watch
By the end
Narcos,
of
I
the
can
season,
watch
at least.
Mayans.
That's true.
I read,
watching all these shows. You're gonna get
I
better
read for the
in
new
Spanish.
season of
No, I'm not
Narcos, they're gonna go
Vizcaino
to a
will be
different
happy.
cartel.
To a different cartel.
I think it's time for that though. That's
Sinaloa?
I don't know. I'm
Narcos
excited.
Narcos is a
I'm
pretty fire
excited.
show. Narcos is a fire show. That's also one of my top shows too.
You gotta check out Snowfall, man. You gotta check out Snowfall.
What you mean? Of course.
Because you're about to get, you're gonna say this show, mine's gonna be in your top 10 after you watch.
I already know it is.
So
I already fucking know it is, dog. You know what I'm saying?
awesome.
Why not, man? Plus, like, I don't feel like we, you know, like there's a big push for like black people on TV, which is cool, but
Yeah.
there's other people out there, dog.
Yeah,
there's
enough.
Hispanics,
Hispanic, yeah.
there's Asians, there's Indians. We seeing like Mindy and fucking what's your other guy's name?
Aziz.
You know what I'm saying? We're seeing everybody like stepping in. We're seeing your boy from Fresh Off the Boat.
Eddie Wong?
Yeah, everybody's got like, where's the Hispanic? Where they at? You know what I'm saying?
We had George Lopez.
Yeah, he was.
And
He was running that shit for a minute.
and he just kept fucking up though. He just kept fucking up.
Man,
He was running that shit for a
personal
minute.
life, and he
His-
would have
that
ups
show
and
was
downs and
fire.
shit.
No, that shit was fire.
Yeah, that was
George Lopez is fire.
off top.
Pause. What we got? What else we got on the docket? We done ran through on the trailer. We didn't spend so much time on trailers and shit.
And
man.
the episode is over. Thank you for
2 hours
the
in.
episode.
It's
2 hours in.
almost 35 minutes of trailers.
They talk about no hip hop. So, hey man, we gotta keep it in California for a minute. We heard some bars today. It resurfaced last week sometime.
Braun
The king of LA.
bars.
Your boy LeBron James was dropping that heat in 2014.
Super bars.
We gotta talk about this, man. How y'all feel about this, man?
No, what was it? No, first of all,
do you want a sample? Should we play this for the people?
I guess you can play a little sample for him. First of all, I'm a little upset because I thought this was going to be the one he did with Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying?
I was hoping we'd get the full
Lion-hearted.
I think give about. I think give him about 5 seconds without getting in trouble.
LeBron James drops the Jig is Good Worth EP.
Oh shit,
that shit's gonna be fire.
All right, yeah, I got it for y'all.
Jig is Good Worth EP. That's fucking sold out already. Like it's gonna be number 1 on the Billboard, bro.
Right.
All right, man. Here you go. A couple seconds of this.
Jesus Christ, dog. LeBron James. Whoop. Skirt. Yeah. Wow.
How you feel about that, man?
He sounded better than he was sounding on that.
On the other
I'm
one?
lion-hearted. What? I can't remember.
What he said.
I do remember that lion-hearted line though.
That's hilarious though.
Listen though.
That's just by itself.
I would be real, man. I love the fact that I mean, this is an old track, right?
Yeah, 2014.
2014? Okay.
2014.
So we know LeBron's gonna have a rap career when he retires. That's inevitable. All right,
definitely.
Because I mean, there's a lot of other people.
And since then he's only gotten better. He has.
You think he sounds like Kendrick?
Hey, what's bad is when did that KD and LeBron thing come out? It came out after that.
That came out probably 08, 09 probably.
That was from then?
That's the old the Kevin Durant and LeBron track. That's like 2008, 2009, something like that.
I'll look it up real quick.
Okay, bet.
Yeah,
So I think that was
if that is older, then he's definitely gotten better. And then you can only imagine where he is now.
He does sound a little better.
A little better, yeah. No,
I don't want to hear 2018
I ain't gonna say
LeBron.
leaps and bounds, but I'm just saying he is a little better.
No, leaps and bounds. Okay.
By now, I would hope it's leaps and bounds
Right.
from Lionhearted.
Yo. So the thing that's cool about this, though, man, for LeBron and for any of these NBA, NFL, or any of these people, in 2018, the internet is free. It's open to the public, and you don't have to
Have a record deal.
No, you don't have to. It's true. You don't have to have a record deal. You don't have to have. There's no barriers to entry now.
Yeah.
Right. So at any point you could do any type of content that you want with your level of success and
Fame and
all that.
Yeah.
You can step into any arena
Anywhere, and people are going to follow you.
2011. Okay, that original KD and
So 2011. So then, yeah, it was a few. It was.
I think that was an NBA lockout year.
oh shit! Oh, that was the year where he was like, "I'm gonna go to the
They
NFL."
was out here playing pickup games, shitting on dudes in flag football.
Right.
Yeah,
that was that year. I think it was. Yeah. That was a wild time. Nah, but I just think it's great because they can all. I was recently watching Steph Curry's 5 minutes to home or some shit where he did like a little sit down with Nipsey Hussle or whatever, and I was just like, damn, they can
Do
easily run it. Anybody can do what you want as long as you got the resources or whatever.
Yeah, and you already got a following in the back, and you got fans already. They'll follow you to whatever you venture into.
Yeah, if you put out an album and 40,000 people stream your album, who cares? 40,000 people love your shit. It's your shit. Who cares if nobody else loves it?
Exactly.
Right.
Put out your videos and your music for your 40,000 people.
Exactly, for the people who
You know what I'm
really
saying?
love you. Or
You don't need to
fans.
be 3 times platinum.
Nah, at that point,
if you like rapping.
Yeah.
And he definitely got the resources. So I mean,
That's another thing too.
He can
he ain't worried about that.
easily go buy like a fucking
He can
record
easily
label.
pay-
Zaytoven.
Yeah, he can easily buy his album so many times to make himself go platinum.
God damn,
He could make himself go platinum.
He could.
And he said, "Look at that, my album went platinum
He can easily get a feature from
in one day."
It's easy. You can easily have like
Has a bedroom in his house full of albums.
you can easily start the album off with like Stephen A. Smith talking some big shit about LeBron James. LeBron James. You can just start the album off like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
What about that? What about that little kid?
Yeah.
You know, talking about the little LeBron James.
Yeah. There's so many like quotables you can put. You can make a whole little King James album. You know what I'm saying?
He could.
I guarantee you, he'd get Shannon Sharp to do the intro.
Skip. The intro just called Skip.
That's no problem.
Yeah, that ain't the problem. That ain't the problem.
Oh shit!
But yeah, man, I guess it was a hot track, man. Shout out to LeBron, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the next one from 3 years from now.
Yeah, waiting
like from 2017.
What is 2020?
Yeah,
we'll listen to 2017 shit.
Well, that's what we keep getting. We keep getting old shit like years later.
Yeah, we need to hear that fresh.
We need to hear
shit.
something fresh off wax, like, out the booth. You know what I'm
The
saying?
little pump feature.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Not necessarily that, but yeah,
little pump feature.
And I agree for some reason. I was
Lil
like, nah,
Ron, little pump. That's just gonna be a hit.
We have some other people that might be. Rumors say some other people might be putting together a project. ASAP and Tyler. So I mean, I know we kind of touched on all these collab albums, but these two are actually friends.
Yeah.
So I think this one actually might not be that bad because they hang out and make music together anyway.
Mm-hmm. Might probably fuck around and freestyle with each other on a regular.
Yeah.
So you back down with the collab albums?
This one.
He's like, this one, because they're friends.
And, well, you know what? I think because they're actually, this makes sense. Like they didn't just come out of nowhere.
It's not necessarily about money. It's about, hey, we're friends. Let's just do some music.
And that song they did together.
When it comes out with an album, you checking for it?
Absolutely.
Oh my god,
you knew that.
Yeah,
you knew that.
You
knew that.
Why'd you even ask?
Jesus Christ,
You knew
I'm gonna
that.
throw up on his microphone.
I have a disgusted face, but I'm all right.
Why you hating on the Young Money Takeover album?
Okay, Joyner Lucas and Logic. You checking for it?
I'd rather Joyner Lucas and Chris Brown.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah. This is sick. You're a fucking sicko.
Black Tide is back.
You're fucking you're a fucking sicko.
Back with a vengeance.
Nah, I mean,
And this is for that drink in his face.
right? I know, right? Just splash right in his face. Just Minute Maid juice right in his hair.
It's a Minute Maid.
Why Minute Maid
Very
too?
funny. That's a good drink. You don't throw that drink on anybody.
You
drink it.
don't. You do.
That's a
You're
good
right.
drink.
Okay, now I get
so
it.
if you
I
throw it
get
on somebody, you
that
fucking.
means some shit.
That's like hitting somebody with the glove
Yeah.
and then slapping them in
I
the
feel
face.
you. I feel
Same
you.
level.
Same
It
level.
is same level. Somebody got to die.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die. No, I'm interested in hearing this album, but I'm really not interested in hearing anything ASAP Rocky is doing on the album. I feel like I know. I hope somebody ASAP Mom's listening right now. I'm not interested in ASAP Rocky, fam.
You feel like you've heard all he's had to offer?
I feel like I heard everything he had to offer on his first project.
I like ASAP, but I just didn't like this last album. So I'm looking forward to hopefully some redemption here because Tyler, I know originally a lot of people heard of him because he was kind of wilding out here every now and then, but his music knowledge is really impressive.
No. I actually like the fact where he's going with his music too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like he kind of sounds like he's fitting into that Jake One kind of style production. You know what I'm saying? Where it's kind of got like an old school feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's got the Pharrell feel to it too at the same time. Which there's not many producers that could. I don't want to say emulate. Yeah, that can pull that off. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm inspired by Pharrell. Here's what I have to offer. You can hear the Pharrell inspiration in it. Not everybody that says they're inspired by Pharrell could even do that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I tip my caps off. My caps off to Tyler just for
poor cats.
No, his production quality is tip top.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He's got some of the best beats out there. You know what I'm saying. Now ASAP. Is anybody checking for ASAP? All right.
And if they are, how ASAP are they doing it? Yeah, how quick?
Yo, his album got swallowed up. Did he come out in June? Did he come out in June?
No way. Hold on, I gotta look.
No, that album came out in June.
Oh, it came out when it shouldn't have. Yeah.
It came out like
it really wasn't good. And like I said, I typically like his stuff, but this album was not good.
It wasn't good.
That was the wrong month to have a subpar album.
Yeah, I was gonna say off top, like people weren't checking it because of what was coming out already, and then to do it the way it did was like, maybe that's why it was kind of overlooked. And
All right,
he's probably a little happy. He's like, well, fuck, I'm glad maybe more people didn't hear it.
May 25th.
Yeah.
So that was during the time Pusha T came out. Pusha T came out the last week of May.
And
Yeah, it was around the beef.
That was the beef. That was the wrong time.
wrong time.
We talked about June. June's going in the books.
It's when we were on our break.
It's just ASAP won't be there. Ooh. It's just what it is. He won't be in the June books.
They dropped on the same day.
He won't be. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
He will not be among the June of 2018 hip hop.
Nope.
Remembrance. He won't. When we're old and we're like, let me tell you about a time in 2018 when hip hop was at one of its highest peaks
in a while.
There was Pusha T, Drake, a little beef.
Good music dropping everything.
Good music dropped 7 albums.
Freddie Gibbs.
7 cuts.
Freddie Gibbs dropped one of the best covers that ever came out. And then somebody,
people getting killed. People getting
XXX. Somebody killed XXX Tentacion.
It's 115 degrees. What's going on?
It was the hottest it's been in Texas in a long time.
Where did you hear Pusha T in there?
Granddad,
not Pusha T. Where did you hear ASAP in there?
Granddad, what about ASAP Rocky?
Oh.
Who? Get me a switch. That's what's gonna happen. You gonna beat the kid.
They ain't gonna be no switches in 2030.
I'm fucking having a switch.
Ain't gonna be no switches in 2035.
I'm gonna have a switch in 2035, dog. You gotta be fucked up. Somebody's getting hit with a switch, dog.
Nah, at that point, people are hitting each other with those pointers. You know what I'm saying? You extend them and shit.
Oh, yeah.
You're just pulling those motherfuckers out, hitting them. They're like, I'm too tired. It's too. At that point, it's too hot to go get a switch.
Right, I know.
If
right?
It's 115 right now.
I'll be like, Google, go get me a switch. I can beat this.
You know Google ain't gonna let that
happen.
Google. At that point, I hope I'm saying, Rosie, get me a switch. From the Jetsons. Rosie, get me a switch.
And fix me a lemonade. No, I'm just saying, nobody gonna talk about A$AP right now. I'm gonna go off the rails with that.
Yeah, we really did.
Yeah. What else we got?
Man, we talked about movies.
I went as far as Rosie's from the Jetsons, bro.
Yes.
That's how far we went. Jesus.
In 17 years.
Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. Off the rails on this episode.
This episode's off the rails.
Man, so we talked about movies.
Off the rails.
And we didn't talk about the GOAT. Well, me and Riffa know is the GOAT. Your boy Denzel sat down with Jamie Foxx. Great interview for anybody who hasn't seen it yet.
The GOAT.
I seen it.
And apparently he knows
funny.
Lil Cardi B. Who knew?
No, he's a big fan of Cardi.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Y'all seen Equalizer 2 yet?
No. I said I wasn't gonna watch it until I rewatched Equalizer because Denzel Washington's movies all run together, so I don't know what the fuck happened in Equalizer 1. I have no clue what the fuck happened. I don't know if I'm thinking about Man on Fire or
he wasn't yelling Peter. He was like Peter. He wasn't yelling Peter.
Right, John Q. I don't know which movie it was,
and he wasn't saying I will not bury my son. My son's gonna bury me. That's John Q.
Okay,
come on.
So what did he say in the Equalizer?
Bro, he ain't talking.
Bro,
he handing out L's.
You want to know what he's saying?
L's
Give me your arm so I can break it on the
So
mic.
Man on Fire.
A Man on Fire?
Don't do this.
No,
don't do this.
I'm saying, bro.
Don't do this,
bro. Let me look up. Hold on.
Catchphrases,
bro. I'm looking
from
up
Denzel movies.
No, I'm looking up Denzel Washington. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all like.
This is the hater.
This is,
I'm not a hater, but
painful.
I mean, let's be real. But like, his movies run together. He doesn't do it like. Okay, I don't love Denzel. He's all right. He's not bad.
He almost admitted it.
No. He has good movies. Don't fight the feeling. But let's be real. My G, he acts the same in all his movies. He doesn't act. He acts the exact same. I know a lot of people don't co-sign this. I get it. I know I'm like one of the few people that talk this way. All right,
slanderous.
There's like one for every
blasphemy.
12 million people that talk like this. I get it. Okay, but let's be real, my guy. Like.
You're like that one person that hits the dislike button on his YouTube clips.
No.
That's you.
Bro, I don't know. Okay, okay. Listen, Virtuosity. Okay, wait, hold up, wait. See, Man on Fire, Manchurian Candidate, Inside Man. Okay, these all remind me of the Equalizer. What the fuck is the Equalizer even about?
It's a good movie. I'm gonna let you borrow. I got it.
Okay,
I rewatched it
when
again.
Did the Equalizer come out?
About 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh,
and he never does sequels. This is a big deal.
Oh, this is a newer movie.
That is very true.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Fuck, I knew it. I didn't even know this shit.
I'm gonna let you borrow. I watched the second man.
Damn, I thought this was an older movie. See, this shit all running together to me, man. I'm sorry, bro.
I can't do this.
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check out. Maybe I didn't see the first Equalizer.
Me and Black Todd are very disappointed right now. I'm very disappointed.
Somebody said he's looking a little washed. Oh my! I seen it. He's looking a little washed. That's what I heard.
Bro, he's like, how old is Denzel?
Well, maybe because
he's 65.
Are you saying he looks
then.
washed because he looks aged a little?
All I'm saying is everybody.
He's 63.
Everybody
And
who's
he's
telling
still
me that
kicking
this 63-year-old goat is washed. Maintain the same energy when we get Bad Boys 3.
Yeah.
And Martin Lawrence out here looking washed. I want everybody to remember this.
Martin Lawrence has been looking washed as Bad Boys 2.
I want everybody to
Martin
remember
Lawrence
this.
has been looking washed as Black Knight. I don't care.
Oh my god! This is a great.
I don't care what you're saying.
I don't care what anyone says. This is a great episode.
Bro, I listen. I watched Bad Boys 2 a number of times. There's a scene where he's running and doing like a tuck and roll through some bushes on the Miami streets. That's not him. That is clearly a fucking stunt man. And I was like, dog, that's not Martin Lawrence.
That came out in 03.
03. That's what I'm saying. He was washed then.
Imagine, and that's part 2.
That was
and
2.
they're still doing.
And they're trying to do a part 3. Okay, yeah.
Will got this. Will Smith, he got this.
This nigga's gonna be buff as fuck. I'm like, dog, what the fuck are you doing?
Will Smith gonna be doing the fucking let me kiki doing the heart and all that shit on rooftops and shit. That's what he gonna be doing. There's gonna be a cameo to that shit on that movie. Probably.
Listen, I know y'all looking forward to Denzel's movie, but I'm kind of not. I'm just be real.
Yeah, of course you're not.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence is 53 years old, by the way. See, this nigga. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna bring the movie through. I'm gonna let you borrow. It's worth.
The first Equalizer?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't even have a DVD player. I don't want to play that shit.
Jesus, I don't want to play that.
I don't want to play that bullshit, bro.
Wow,
bro, listen. Listen. Let's be real. What was the last?
You can stream it on FX. Okay. You can
know
watch
what?
this movie.
I quit.
Is it on Netflix?
I'm out of here.
Not on Netflix.
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's not on Netflix.
Of course not. Nobody wants that shit on their service, bro. I'm trying to tell you, fam. Nobody wants that shit.
Wow. See,
bro, listen.
What other Denzel
I didn't want to see
there?
Fences, bro. What the fuck? The Magnificent Seven. That shit looked like Hear the High Trash from a mile away, bro.
That movie wasn't good. It was because all the other people in there.
Yeah, I was saying it was more about getting a collective of too many actors.
Bro, there's no way you can have. They got the same director for number one. There's no way you can have all the Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, Vincent D'Onofrio. Okay, I don't know who these other guys is. You can't tell me with these 4 people and a director from Equalizer and tell me that this movie's gonna be trash. All right,
but all the other people in the
trash.
way. All the other people in the way. See, the trillions
it's
don't
not
notice.
About Denzel,
the trillions don't notice. I've had this coming for a long time now.
2 Guns of Mark Wahlberg. Come on now, bro.
That's a good movie, bro. That is a good movie. See, these are my hot takes.
Flight was good. Flight was good.
Okay.
Book of Eli was decent.
Bro, don't do this. Don't do this.
But Fences, no. Roman J. Israel.
See, Fences is a grown.
Was that?
that's okay. Fences is a grown folks movie.
Yeah, that's a hella grown folks movie.
Folks
movie. That's for his generation.
So
the only 65-year-old movie came out.
You can't appreciate this mature art.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear this.
He wanted to make something that meant something more than just a movie. And that's why he did that, because that's something that means something more.
Bro, so he can have this time. So he can do the same thing. He
no,
does in
I think that
movies?
came off Broadway or something like that. Yeah, man, that's art.
That doesn't negate. Like you think because it was on Broadway, it can't be trash.
This next level.
I'm just saying. I didn't say
not for the everyday
First of all, I'm not dissing
Broadway.
I'm not dissing Fences the play. I'm dissing Denzel Washington. Okay, because somebody else have done this.
I'm done.
You've seen this damn interview, right? With Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx clearly stated, you have some. What did he say? He said you do something, and he mimicked him, right? And the thing that he mimicked from him is what he do in every single one of his fucking movies. The easiest person to mimic is Denzel Washington.
And you saw Denzel had the son. And you saw Jamie Foxx said, "Hey, what'd you think of that such and such a movie?" And Denzel goes, "Oh, is that a movie you were in?" Bro, don't nobody ever say that to Denzel because we watch these movies.
Bro, I just said that about Equalizer.
Don't do this to me. Oh man,
what else we got?
You're right. We didn't gone off the rails. Good lord. All right,
yeah, we definitely.
I've been waiting on this one.
Off the rails with just
this is gonna be a 2 hour.
Your boy.
your grown man baby bizoy.
I can't call him grown man.
Okay, is it your baby bizoy?
This is your baby bizoy 6'9". This is your boy.
Your rainbow headed.
Y'all do this segment without me. I don't want to talk about this shit.
Right.
I don't have much to say. I don't know if it happened or not. He may or may not have been kidnapped, robbed, pistol whipped, been in the hospital. We don't know because
abducted by aliens and probed.
Abducted.
That's more believable.
Apparently, he jumped out. They chased him. He got away because 6'9" is fast.
Yo, he's hella fast. Okay, have you seen this shit?
And then after it's all over, we get a new video. So.
Have you seen this?
Since that's your boy, let's hear about it, man.
Of him running like where?
He's running
a fight.
No,
well, it started. He was on vacation or something. He's running.
I'll show you the video.
And they started clowning him. So he's talking about, "No, I'm fast." And then we see a video of him racing some girl.
Yeah, like an 8th grader.
Talking about he's fast.
But it's funny because they photoshopped him and they put him in like all the moves that people are running. They put him in
on tracks.
They put him in Indiana Jones with the ball. Yeah, from the ball and shit.
Oh shit!
They got him running forwards. They got the whole thing, dog.
Oh my goodness!
This shit was fucking hilarious, man.
But felt like running.
Yeah, he just.
Bam.
What do you think, man? Was this? You think it really was this a publicity stunt?
So
he seems to have a lot of those.
He's one of the biggest trolls out there, so it smells like it.
Yeah.
It's just. It's just coincidence. The time, like
video coming out right after. Come on.
Yeah, the scene comes out with the video with Nicki Minaj, and then he's just real colorful in this video, and he has stuff that people are going to talk about. The ice cream in the mouth. He's deep throwing the ice cream. I don't know if that's conducive to his image, but the to me it seems like. That shit happened because even in that picture when he's in the hospital, it didn't really look like he got like really beat up.
Like he punched
himself.
What
I'm saying? Maybe they just put a little makeup on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, makeup artist, but we're gonna make it look bruised.
Because I mean, he's a clout rapper, so his buzz and what makes him how he sells
being in the spotlight, staying there.
Right. So he has to, in order for people to go check for the music. Of course, you put something in the headlines. So
fabricate some
looking
shit.
you up in the headlines, and all of a sudden, boom! It's a song and a video out with Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
called
weird.
marketing.
Yeah. I mean, you can't tell me you had this all in the bag. You had this video shot, ready to go. It was just sitting on it.
Yeah.
Were you waiting for it
to get beat up?
To get kidnapped and robbed? When was it supposed to come out?
I don't know, man.
The day after he got kidnapped and robbed. That's okay. I mean,
it's too coincidental, if you ask me.
That's what I'm saying. It's just kind of weird.
They don't smell right.
I don't smell right. It's also if y'all gotta watch this video because there's a lot of weird shit in it. And it's gonna do numbers because it's already what 15, 16 million views?
15, yeah, about 15
it's
million.
Probably about 16 million now.
Yeah.
In a day. Which is pretty strong. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. All based off of his being abducted by aliens and probed.
Possibility.
And Nicki Minaj.
I can just see Treyway talking shit to the aliens. This Treyway nigga.
Oh shit. shit.
We going off the rails. What else we got?
Let's try to get back on track.
This is gonna be our best episode ever. Most views.
So it's
I'm not cutting any of this shit, bro.
Hey, like
I'm
you
not
said.
editing nothing.
Hey, like 6ix9ine even said on Breakfast, he was like, "This is gonna be the best viewed episode." I'm telling you, this is gonna be the best viewed.
Yo, I think he is the best viewed episode now. If not, he's a number 2 video. I looked this up on YouTube. I think he's number 2, and he's closing in on that Birdman shit.
And I hate it because it wasn't a good interview. It's just we all want to know what was gonna happen.
And the Birdman shit was only 2 minutes.
Yeah, for real.
That was classic.
Which means you could run that through like 12 times and get as many views. For him to get to that point on like a 40-50 minute view, a minute video, this is a lot, bro.
It does.
This is a lot for 6ix9ine, man.
And he called it.
Let's talk about the song, though. Let's talk about the song.
This episode most viewed video episode.
Right. Well, let's talk about this. Have you heard this song? You heard some of it.
Yeah, we heard.
What do you think about these bars? What do you think about Nicki Minaj?
I was upset watching the whole video. I ain't gonna lie. I like came on and I was just like, I shook my head like.
Why were you upset? Let's get to the bottom of this.
Let's unpack this.
Yeah.
What?
Let's unpack. Why were you upset?
Why was I upset? The same reason you had the same disgusted face on yourself when you were looking at the video. It's not. It's like it's disrespectful to hip hop.
I didn't have enough. I was disgusted.
You weren't. Well, I know why. Because Nicki was there. Okay. I get it.
That's a fucking lie.
I get it.
No. The reason I wasn't disgusted because I was just like, well,
fan over here.
When I look at him, I go, damn, we created this fucking. The culture created this dude,
and people hating him.
We created him.
Yeah, people hating him too because everyone hating on him was clicking and watching this shit. So they boosted him up.
Right. We created this guy, so that's why I look at him and go, damn, like, motherfucker's just a product of us and the internet. That's all he is.
It's a social media Frankenstein, really.
It's
brilliant.
I like that.
It is
brilliant.
God damn,
that was good.
I'm just so you know, I'm gonna cut in. Frankenstein is actually not the monster.
Well,
right?
You know what I mean. You know,
Frankenstein was the doctor that created the monster.
Okay. Right? You knew what I was going with.
Just gotta.
You ain't had to do that.
But I do like what you're saying. I do like what you're going. I gotta cut in. Anytime somebody says
to make sure. Yeah.
I'm always correcting them. That's not the actual.
Actually,
Well, actually,
Dr. Frankenstein. Doctor.
Right.
Yes,
what else we got?
It's a lie.
What we got on it?
Hey, your girl Rihanna working on this dance hall album. I'm looking forward to this.
They said she recorded 500 songs. Is that what they said? Is that the number? Or was it like
she's going to release them all?
She probably is.
She's going to break the streaming.
She's going to break the whole I see somebody was like, release them all. We got time.
We got this.
Streaming services shut down.
I think from what I was seeing, it's going to be like 9 or 10. Because I think she's working on her like next project as well, kind of sticking with her normal lane of music. But I think this will be pretty good. I think there's some of that's going to do it. She's the right one.
It's the time.
It makes sense.
It's the time for it because everybody's kind of going with the African beat.
Right, and that's genuine to her style.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's who she really is.
Yeah.
She started off that way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like Pimp C says, you're a cartoon character before rap, you're a cartoon character after rap. Mm-hmm. She's been about that life. She's not a cartoon character per se, but she's been about the Caribbean style.
First single, yeah.
From Jump. Find the replay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Did y'all see her fighting with her billionaire?
Yeah.
Dude, did y'all see that? Shit's fucking funny.
She don't care about that money at all.
Yeah,
Rihanna a real one. Rihanna is a real one.
But I can tell that was like a love fight. That was a I fucking hate you, but I'm not going anywhere fight.
Yeah, like I still love you.
Yeah, because they both had their fingers in each other's face, and I was like, oh, they're really going at it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, you could tell it was like a passionate, like, I fucking love you, but I'll fucking kill you right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was that type of love. That's the love you guys, you all want,
aspire,
guys.
Yeah, the love you gotta aspire to get.
That's the love.
It's the love I have.
Yeah.
No.
What else we got, man?
This one, We read on this. I didn't do my job for the podcast and research this, but as we say, facts don't matter. Beyonce may be in talks with Netflix about another visual album,
which is kind of changed the game.
It only makes sense too. And someone as big as her
Right.
has that kind of pull. So of course, if she does it, it's going to be good. It's going to do numbers. But I think that's interesting. What lane that might open up if Netflix starts bringing in the artists too. I mean, this is a big machine that just seems to just be taking over everything.
Once it's done the first time, does it wear off? You see what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Does the novelty wear off?
I can see that.
If she does it and then I don't know, Kendrick does it, do we really care if J. Cole does it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Or Drake?
Of course.
Right. So Beyonce is going to be the trendsetter, but the trend's going to stop with her.
It should.
Shout out to that album movie Drake had on Apple Music. Just saying.
I didn't watch that shit.
I know this is a
That
title
part-
household.
I
But
was
I'm
saying,
just-
that-
I know this is a title household,
Alright,
but just saying.
That part's gonna get cut out of this episode.
This definitely ain't cut the fuck out. It's just going to be static right there.
Distort my voice. And then it's staticky.
And then
know,
when
right?
you say his
Right.
name, it's like
Distort his voice.
Hey, just gonna have that long beat. Like,
It's a thrive off negativity.
we're gonna have
Man.
a fucking public service announcement. Come on.
I know, right? The damn
Like,
Amber Alert sound.
This is just a test. No.
But no, I guess I'm interested, man. She did numbers with that Lemonade. HBO was popping. You know what I'm saying? Why not go to Netflix? You control your own destiny.
Why the fuck
She's
not?
not really signed to a label, really.
No.
I don't think she is.
and Netflix hands out the money. Not that she needs it, but Netflix is out here paying people a whole lot of money.
Yeah, they're paying them a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying? They were paying. What was that show? The Get Down. I think they were spending like $13 million an episode or some shit like that.
And Netflix, they took
some wild
they got
like that.
Shonda Rhimes from ABC.
Yeah, they snatched her. From
She's
ABC.
dropping like 7 projects. They got Barack and Michelle Obama.
Yeah, they gave Dave Chappelle like
They
20 million a piece.
20 million.
A piece.
Well, they signed him to
Each
what,
stand-up.
3, and he already did 2 of them.
He gave 60
And he had already done 2 of
No,
them.
he's done. He's
He
done
did all 3, right?
He did 4.
No, he did 4. Yeah, he did.
I think he did 4.
Yeah.
But it was what, 2 or 3 were already
He
recorded.
signed, he signed. He signed for 3, but he
You
did 4,
can't
and I
beat-
think he got another 20 mil on top.
You
of
can't beat that.
Fuck nah.
Netflix is a machine, man. But yeah, no, it'll be
yeah,
dope. I'm
because
interested
they
to
got
see.
like 60. They got like 70 million subscribers worldwide, and
making
they're
that
all
guap.
paying $10-11 a month. That's $1 billion a month that they're making. Guap. Yeah, straight guap. Straight way, nigga.
I'm making that money.
I was just reading the other day how back in the day, Blockbuster could have bought them for like 50-something million.
Oh hell yeah.
And then now there's that one Blockbuster left in Alaska. And
Right.
Netflix is worth like 150 billion.
Bro, it's so fucking wild. My homeboy he had talked to me around the time that Redbox was popping and Netflix wasn't really popping just yet. They were still doing the mail shit, and it was right before they were going into DVD, to the point where they were pissing people off about not going DVD, going online, and people were getting pissed off
About
them
streaming.
going online. Right? They were
That
like,
was-
"Fuck
that was
streaming."
crazy back
That
then.
that was crazy, right?
What do you mean you going just
You
internet
going
based?
all internet based? What the hell? I want my DVDs, right? And we were looking at we were like looking them up or whatever, bruh. The Netflix stock was like 50 fucking cents a share at the time. Ooh, 50 cents a share, bro.
That shit hurts, don't it?
Netflix, 50 cents a share.
Could have got paid.
Are you listening to me?
50 cents.
50 cents,
Imagine.
bro. What's a fucking share of Netflix right now,
I'm
bro?
looking right now.
And this motherfucker chose Redbox, okay? Because Redbox was popping, and they were on the come up.
Ooh.
Redbox?
$362
Bro.
and 66 cents.
Bro, how much would $1,000 net you today?
Oh my god, that hurt my
On 50 cents a share, okay? Jesus. At least 100, 200.
I can't do it. It hurts me too
You gotta do
much.
the math on that.
I don't want to do the
300
math on
grand?
that. I don't want to do the math on that.
I needed somebody to give me better advice back then.
Right.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, I wish I had the damn Back to the Future Almanac.
Yeah.
Set this bitch right.
Yeah.
What's her name? Ayanla? Fix my fucking life, nigga. God damn.
Oh man.
Right. We got anything else, man?
Yeah, man. Before we dive into a couple more, music things, I don't know if you want to talk about this or not. Somebody dropped a 19-minute song today.
All right. So we got to talk about this. This has got to be.
I'm interested to hear y'all's takes.
This is why we got to talk about this, because I haven't heard it. Have you? You haven't heard it either? This is exactly why we got to talk about this.
Yeah, because we're all on the same level.
I don't want to hear it.
First of all, let me tell you something.
It's called I Admit It.
First of all, we don't need you to admit what we already know. Okay? Mm-hmm. I don't even know what the song is about. What he's saying, because he can be saying, "I admit that I'm the illest.
I admit that I'm innocent."
That's what he wants us to think he's saying.
But if you read between the lines of all his other fucking songs he's came out with,
right,
he's far from innocent.
Do I really? I feel like at some point I got to listen to the song.
I'm gonna have to also.
I'll probably do it on the ride home, but
it's probably
bro, that's just being honest.
It's probably gonna be
airplane trip music. God, dog.
It's probably a brilliant song. Watch.
It's probably an amazing song, but
he's a hit maker off top.
Yeah, he's fuck. God damn.
We were just talking about it before we came in and recorded.
Shit.
This guy is fucking
fuck
a fucking hit maker.
Fuck. Shit.
There's generations of kids that are alive because of him. I mean,
I can't.
Can't hate him.
All right. No, I mean, like, it's hard. Listen, bro. Listen, everybody that's listening. Y'all are big R. Kelly fans. We gotta let him go, man. We got to, man. It sucks, but we gotta let him go, man. I'm sorry, y'all.
About time.
I mean, I already let him go. A while ago, but
no, I have to.
Yeah. It's just.
I saw the video. I know it was him.
You talking about the old one?
Yeah.
I've never seen that fucking video, dog.
Oh shit, I've seen that.
I've never seen that video, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That was.
What was that, high school when that shit came out?
Yeah,
were we in high school?
Yeah, I think so.
So if you got that video now, bro, that's like the equivalent of having child pornography.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll go to fucking jail.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if you were 15 and you had this video,
I saw
is it still child pornography?
But
if you're 15, if you're a child too.
If you're 15,
yeah,
and the person you're with is 15,
no.
I think
if you have that video.
Oh,
I think because the person in the subject of the video is still underage.
Okay, so that just having the video itself.
Yeah, period. Yeah. That itself.
Okay. All right. It's not like if you're an adult.
Yeah, like I think it'd be different if it was like you and the person had something going on, but the subject of the video is still.
Yeah, that's I've never seen the video, but I've heard that it was him. It looks exactly like him. It's not this that's the issue. It's the sex cults. It's the sex slaves and all the extra shit. People just
keeps coming up. It's piling up. Shit on top of shit on top of shit.
And then just recently, I don't know how true this is, but then it was talking to some little dude.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, in DMs, and it's just like, all right, bro, you just
disappear.
Yeah, we gotta let him go.
You just gotta disappear already.
Yeah, because nobody's gonna let this sleep. No matter where you walk and where you turn, they're not gonna let this shit sleep.
Yeah, not at all.
I don't think he's gonna be able to make a comeback.
This 19-minute song ain't gonna do it. For one thing, it's just too fucking long. Yeah,
it's just fucking Hail Mary.
Chance dropped off his 4-pack. Man, you get a chance to listen to that yet? No. Reef, how about you?
Who?
Chance the
Rapper dropped 4 new tracks.
A 4-pack, you said?
Yeah, he dropped a 4-pack. You didn't catch those?
I did not hear it.
So let me ask you this: why did you not catch those?
Because I didn't even know.
You didn't know? I'm gonna tell you why I didn't.
I didn't even know.
Because I'm not that big of a fan of Chance the Rapper, and the reason is his content has gotten pretty repetitive and
very true.
Very fair. He goes church choir in there every time.
Is it in there?
I believe that is there any church vibes in any of these songs? Be for real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Immediately we knew.
I knew it though.
I knew it was gonna be like
that. I did listen to it. I wasn't sure what to expect. It wasn't, and this is gonna sound weird, but he does this thing with his voice sometimes on certain tracks. It just bugs the shit out of me, and I wouldn't really fucking with him.
So you didn't like the tracks?
No.
Are you a Chance fan though?
I don't know if it's fair to say fan. I'm casual listener, maybe.
Are there any real Chance fans out here?
They're there, some of them.
I haven't really.
Churches love Chance.
They do.
So does SoundCloud.
They do though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I said churches do love them.
SoundCloud, they better be streaming.
They fucking love
at the office.
That is their guy. That is their guy.
And they for good reason.
It's just my thing with Chance Rappers, man. It just sounds like his sound, production wise, sounds like what I think people would have wanted Kanye to become. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that Kanye didn't become that. Because I feel like he's opened up so many more doors and tried way bigger and better things to just be caught up in Jesus Walks Kanye for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? Right? And I feel like Chance the Rapper is like that part of Kanye that stayed along the course of that. That's what I kind of feel like Chance the Rapper represents.
Kanye did come back with Yeezus.
that was different.
I'm fucking.
And it was definitely rocking. I am a god.
I like Yeezus, man.
Some people don't like Yeezus though, man. You know what I'm saying? I like Yeezus.
That little period of time when he was ranting all these interviews, I really enjoyed that.
Good quality Kanye.
Quality. Yeah. That's how I got to witness a Kanye rant in person. I was so happy.
In person?
In person.
Like
on the Yeezus tour.
Oh, you was on the tour.
On the Yeezus tour, there was somebody
on stage
acting up right in the first row, like down in like standing room only area, and he went off on a town. Man, I was so happy.
Yeah. Like, thank you. Did he hit with a shut the fuck up?
No, it wasn't a long one. It wasn't a long one, but I was excited to see one in person, man.
Right.
I know y'all talked about this last week, but I like Gambino's 2-pack way more than this. Not even close.
Yeah. And that's even with song theft allegations.
Yeah.
I'm 100 times better than Chance. And they're supposed to be making an album together too. Or they're supposed to be working together, right? On a project?
Chance and Gambino?
Yeah. They've been talking about it, right?
Please, no.
They've been talking about it just as much as
they're talking about Chance and Ye doing one together too. And I'm like, please,
I don't want to hear that. Don't, man. It just
I'm excited because I know we're going to get more from Gambino too because he's going on tour in the fall.
Right.
And every time these guys go on tour and get booked for festivals,
put out an album.
They always drop albums. So right. I'm excited because I really like, even with the allegations, I like This America. I like these two songs.
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah, the allegations are a bother, but not really.
Not really.
Yeah, because I'm still enjoying this shit, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know how to hate this.
Yep.
They are forgiven.
Yeah. Chance the Rapper and Kanye, I'm not that interested in. Chance the Rapper and Gambino, I'm not that interested in. Gambino and Kanye, I might be a little interested.
I think that might actually be pretty good.
Yeah, I might be a little interested. What else we got, man?
I don't know if y'all really mess with them. Drum dropped off 3 tracks, a little EP too.
I did not check out Drum.
I guess this is gonna be the new thing. Little real short EPs, real short, not 7 songs, 3,
Bruh,
2.
I tried to tell y'all the last time. All right, this is what these fuckers do. Oh yeah, we're gonna drop a little 3-song EP. Hope get everybody hyped up. Gonna call that an album.
Do you like Drum?
And then you're gonna say, "Oh, there's not enough songs on here." And they're like, "All right, cool. We're gonna drop a new album. It's gonna have 67 fucking tracks."
Yep.
That's what they do. I'm sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Do I like Drum? Drum is interesting. I think he has.
Not all his songs are for everybody. Sometimes they're a little off the wall,
off the rails. He's a little. I don't know, man. Sometimes I like him. Sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But you know what I'm saying. I mean, he's cool in his little bubble, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
I want to read you the description on Apple Music. It says the rapper crooner returns with 3 barbecue ready throwbacks.
So that's what they sound like. They feel like barbecue.
I like it. I don't listen to it one time through, but I like it.
I have to check this out. I didn't want to check it out because it had 3
I mean,
songs.
it's only 9 minutes, so it's not a huge investment.
That's a lot of time.
Isn't that crazy? 9 minutes, the whole project.
9 minminutes for an album? That's way too long. Let's get that. Can you imagine the label heads? Can we get that down to 6?
We're gonna need you to cut that back a little bit.
Yep.
We're gonna need you to get that down to 6 and stretch it out over 5 songs.
See what's happened. It's three tracks of 45.
We need 5 intros.
Can you do what Jaden did?
Oh shit!
A crisp 6 minutes in the interlude. That's it.
Can you do what R. Kelly did, but put it in the 6 minutes?
R. Kelly dropped. That one song's a double
That's what
album.
I'm saying. That's a triple album. That's a triple album. All right.
Oh shit!
We got anything else before you get into these motherfucking reviews, man?
Man, not really, man. Not really.
Not really.
Yeah, but we got three decent ones for the reviews this week, man.
All right, so time for the motherfucking reviews, nigga. Your boy. This was actually a request from your boy, Black Tide.
Hey, yes, it was.
Buddy. Okay, look here, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. Buddy dropped his new album. Is it Harlan and
Alondra?
Alondra? Okay.
So.
Does anybody know who those are? Is that his family? I didn't do a lot of research on that, but I figured it was probably his family.
I probably should have looked that up, given that's my job and everything.
Okay, so
well, let's just get this. Let's get this out the way. It's Sebastian Earl.
Okay, wow. Sebastian is gonna bash your ass.
And Earl is E-R-L. That's it. E-R-L.
Yeah, that's his last name.
Earl.
Okay,
Earl, I guess.
Cool. He's actually signed. This is a RCA Records and Sony Music Entertainment project, which kind of rubbed me a little weird because I was like,
hold up, maybe that's.
I thought everybody was independent these days. You know what I'm saying? So they see that he's with RCA, it shows me that the labels are still out here and they're still out here doing artist development. Yeah, Sebastian Earl.
Yeah, German singer. What?
I don't know if that's the same person.
And then it has the name of the album written down there. That's what's weird. Yeah, I don't think it's the same person, but it shows that album there.
So he's been out.
So I'm seeing that his name is Simi Sims III.
That's probably it. Probably one. That might be it.
Compton native. I knew that.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. That's it. It could put up the wrong shit that I was looking up.
Yo, that's wild.
Still had his album on there though.
No, they do. They have it. Harlan and Alondra.
They have his album on somebody else's shit. Another artist, a German singer. The one I said, Sebastian.
Yeah, this is the right info here.
There.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: since you were the one that kind of put me on, this is Black Tide's choice. Why do you like Buddy, or what led you to Buddy? How did you even come across him?
I'm trying to think how. I think I just stumbled upon one of his EPs, like a year ago or so. I think he dropped 2 in 17 or 1 in 16, 1 in 17. But I just kind of stumbled across him one day. But I really like the dude. So like I've been waiting a while on this album. So I mean, I know we kind of talked about it, but I've been pretty excited for this one. His style with his rapping and singing, and it was interesting. I read this once the album dropped. A couple of the bigger names out there going through saying it reminded them of like a Nate Dogg type approach to the music.
There's definitely a
Nate Dogg and I very much get that vibe from him, like a baby Nate Dogg, if you will.
Yeah.
Like
okay, because I don't want people to get the idea that he sounds exactly like Nate Dogg.
No,
like
and he doesn't.
He's like a Nate Dogg offspring.
He's not a knock.
But I can tell that he's influenced by. I can hear it in the hooks and shit. I'm like, damn, I just felt like Nate Dogg right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And if I don't know if you guys got to talk about this. That YouTube has that G-Funk documentary on right now.
Yeah, we haven't peeped that yet.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, and they talk about some of the artists that they think. And how the younger guys now, how they were influenced by that, because they had Snoop and Dre and Warren G talking about how they listened to what their parents listened to, right. And how these young guys, they were listening to those guys I was just talking about. Right, so how for them, a lot of them, that's their influence, and you can definitely hear that with his right. approach to this music.
Right. Yeah. Do you feel like you get that same with the way he raps?
When he raps, it's not quite as like hard. It's not as aggressive, I guess. Right. But it still gives you that laid back vibe.
it takes the G out of G-Funk. It's just the funk. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, it's like
lowercase G.
Well, it's like it's because it's almost like where he's spitting. It's like it's not him necessarily what he's saying. It's like not him knee deep in the game, but it's what he's seen. Like how he saw other people knee deep in the game. He was around it. Right. He was more like around. He was like not necessarily
Good Kid, Mad City.
Where it's like he ain't gangbanging, but he was kicking it with gangbangers, or they're around him and shit, like type shit, and not to say that's how he was, but still, possibly, he was in L.A.
Right.
But he just seemed like listening to it, it's like he was just the good kid, or the kid that even the bad kids were like, hey man, you need to stay straight, stay straight, don't get into what we get into, but you still down, right? And that's what I kind of got from this album also, which is pretty dope. It's a different perspective that you don't always get.
Right. This album kind of, for me, pushed him into the same kind of vibe. What was the other guy that we reviewed a couple months ago? You know what I'm talking about? The guy from Chicago?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I can't think of his name right now. Came out around the same time that J. Cole came out. I can't think of his name right now anyways.
Yeah,
but
someone that he threw a whole wrench and everything, because it was like, oh shit, this album was dope.
Right. Yeah. I can't think of his name, but they kind of got similar vibes. You know what I'm saying? Saba. Right. They kind of have some similar vibes in there.
Yeah.
And I thought the production was decent. It wasn't like the greatest, but there was definitely some good production on here. The Shameless song is probably like my favorite song. I played that more than I played any other song on this.
What about Black?
I like Black too. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a good project. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard much from him. This is my first time hearing him. Introduction to him. I like his content. You know what I'm saying? I like what he's saying. I like his style. I do like that the nostalgic vibes of feeling like I'm listening to Nate Dogg every so often. His voice inflection would just sound very, very much like Nate Dogg's.
All right, especially on like Trouble on Central. Like you can
absolutely,
Trouble on Central definitely sounds like a.
That's what I would recommend. If someone just wants to hear like one song to see if you to kind of get that vibe, Trouble on Central. That's the way.
Right.
Yeah. That's the way to go.
Right.
Oh, yeah, definitely, I agree.
Yeah.
I like Trippin' too. Trippin' was a dope to me. It was catchy.
Right. No, he's got some catchy stuff in there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just there's a underground vibe to him that I'm still catching. You know what I'm saying? And I know that it's different when you're on the underground and you get like money and fame and you know what I'm saying? Like it just kind of changes a little bit. So I just want to hear what he's gonna sound like later. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now I can see the potential. You know what I'm saying? But it's also I can kind of see like how does he break out of that underground feel? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the next step, right?
I'm glad you brought that up too, because with sometimes you have people that when you get like a mixtapes or a couple EPs, then when you get the album, they got away from kind of what the sound was, and I feel like he didn't really do that.
Right.
And I think there's a lane for him. So like exactly what you just said, man. I hope he kind of stays true to his style, and I think there's definitely a lane for him there.
Right. Because Kendrick, right? Because these guys all kind of remind me of Kendrick, like early Kendrick.
Okay.
Right? Kendrick, if you listen to Kendrick, it's almost like he reinvented himself every album. Mm-hmm. Like he approached every album completely different. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I'm just. It's not everybody has that ability. You see what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. To come into like I don't even know what the fuck Kendrick's gonna do next. You see what I'm saying? And I just but when I listen to him, I listen to Sabu, and I go, okay, they got the potential to be like in that Kendrick realm, right? But how do you
stay in the lane?
I mean, you want
the course,
yeah, you want to stay the course, right? Yeah, but like, how do you reinvent? And that's what I'm looking at. Like, what's the next? I'm already looking for the next thing from him because that's the hardest. That's the hardest part.
That's the hardest step.
Yeah, the next thing that they do is that's the hardest thing. Because that next thing that he does, for me, like if I hear the same thing again, I'm probably not going to be
as invested.
Right? I'm probably all right, cool. Like I got who he is, and
so now we know what we're going to get. Right. Instead of there's growth, and I can't wait for the next one now to see what happens, and like
that's my only issue with it because it sounds good, and you know what I'm saying, I like it, but how long is that gonna last? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I hope Buddy's not listening right now. Like, fuck this guy, man.
Well, that's why I think a song
fuck this guy in his review.
A song like Black, which is not as smooth, calm down, vibey type song.
Right.
I'm like, okay, it's good that he can do a couple different ones. But like you said, man, I'm interested to see where he goes from here.
What you think about?
But
Blue?
I liked it, man.
The Blue with Snoop Dogg.
I like that he had a Snoop feature on there.
Snoop sounded good on there, man.
It felt right.
That's the best he sounded in a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just I've been listening to some of Snoop's recent shit, man, and every now I just be like, what is he saying? But every so often he'll just come out and I'm like, oh, there goes Snoop. I kind of feel like that's the Snoop I got, like OG classic Snoop.
I wouldn't mind seeing him do a song with Kendrick next.
This guy?
Mm-hmm.
That would be.
They're from the same place, right?
That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Compton.
I guess we'll see. Out of Compton. What y'all give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I gave it an 8.
8?
I did too.
I liked it.
This is your guy. You gave him an 8.
I gave him an 8. I did too.
First time listening to him 8.
I gave him an 8 because there's shit I could relate to, and then I also just the whole, like I said, the concept of just what I got from it from like a whole different perspective. Sounds funny, but it was refreshing, like to hear it in a different context. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like from almost like the outside looking in.
Right. So I gotta give this an 8 too. Yeah, we're going 8 to
8.2. I'm just fucking with you. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I gotta give it an 8 too.
Hey, he was looking at your notes again.
Yeah, what the hell?
Nah, it was decent production. It was decent lyrics.
Yeah,
I just really want to know what he's gonna do next. And I listen, bro. I just hope that it's not more of what you just did. And I know I'm putting pressure on you already. Man, the album just dropped. What's next, asshole?
Nah, but you gotta grow.
Right. I just don't want him to get. I just don't, because there's a lot of guys that when they come up and they start off, they have like this this underground kind of spark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's everybody has the hunger. You know what I'm saying? And they're like people that's being 100% real, right? Like I like those people. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is money gets involved, things change, they get bigger and they get more famous, and then now it becomes, well, we know you can't talk about that shit. You know you can't talk about the real shit anymore. And I mean, I'm not saying real shit like real, like you can't be famous and talk about real shit, right? I'm talking about real shit like the poor struggle real shit.
Yeah.
Right? That's how everybody starts off as. And that's usually the best shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's really hard when you start getting the money and the fame. And you start to kind of blow up a little bit. What do you talk about now? How do you keep it going? You know what I'm saying? That's why Kendrick is so good at what he does, because he's still keeping that shit going.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's still some struggle. And J. Cole's another example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Drake, not so much. It's just not. You damn right. I gotta throw
slander the Panther.
Right. Let's get to another review. Your boy.
Ooh, shit. Emphasis. Anger. Oh, I know you.
Hoodrich.
Pablo Juan.
Don't tell me his real name is Pablo Juan.
I believe it is. That's all I can find.
That's all you can find?
No.
Let me look. He's hella underground, bro.
That's how
hella underground, bro.
I couldn't find that.
He's
I was trying.
He's hella underground, man. He's still gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? Only reason I know him, man, is because I kind of peeped him on Elevator. I seen one of his videos. I think he was on Elevator. I seen one of his videos, and I was like, I kind of like this. You know what I'm saying? And then this is when I realized that me and Pusha T are subscribed to Elevator. Right, because he signed that guy. What's that guy? That walked in shell, blazed up an L. Valet, right? Yeah, so he signed him, and the first time I'd ever seen him was on Elevator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then this Hoodrich Pablo 1, I seen him on Elevator. I was like, I kind of like this. And then Pusha T shouted him out in the song recently. Said Hoodrich Pablo 1 on a Valet song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said Hoodrich Pablo 1, right? So I was like, damn, this nigga really be watching Elevator. Like, he really be watching Elevator videos. Pusha T watches Elevator videos to find out what's going on.
To stay in the end.
To stay on the end. You know what I'm saying? That's the same reason I kind of watch it too, to be honest with you. I really want to know what Sharif thinks about this.
That was good. But I do have complaints.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's what this is about.
That's why we're all here.
Okay.
Okay. Let your complaints be heard. You too.
My name's Riffa, and I have complaints.
Right.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Right.
No, it got repetitive. Like the sound, the
Right.
feel. It was almost like he was monotoned with the same like voice and just the same style, and it kind of just I wouldn't say doze off, but just like mentally while listening to it, I felt like I lost a few tracks in between because it just felt the same.
Right. You just kind of mentally like, I won't say shut down, but just mentally fell asleep.
Yeah.
At the
like
wheel.
Zoned.
Right.
Yeah. But just
I can see that.
I mean, that's like my main complaint. But I mean, other than that, I mean, it was good. It wasn't bad.
Right.
And it had some dope, it had some good production. I like the production it had. I mean, it was alright album. It wasn't like the best shit.
So maybe the reason that you thought it was repetitive is because, well, one, it's Hoodwolf 2.
Yeah.
Hoodwolf is Hoodrich Pablo 1 and Danny Wolf, which I'm guessing is the producer.
That's what I'm thinking.
Did a joint project. Second one, it can probably sound a little repetitive because of the production that he's on. Maybe it only pulls out one side of him as an artist.
That's true.
Let's be. You see what I'm trying to?
Yeah.
When you just think about if you were writing beats and you had 5 different beat makers give you a beat, right?
Versus 5 different styles type shit.
Right. You're trying different things, right? But then imagine one producer giving you 5 beats.
Of his beats and just
right. And if those are right,
yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can kind of get caught in like the same kind of styles, and you know what I'm saying? Just the vibe, especially if the beats are the same and you like the same type of beats from them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe that's. I'm not saying that's the reason why, but maybe that could be why.
Yeah, I could see that.
It sounds repetitive. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, as artists, I can see that because I know exactly what you mean.
Right.
So,
from the rapper's perspective, Truth Be Told podcast.
Wash.
Right. I mean, he's cool. I expect a little more from this project, to be honest with you, but the production is decent. I actually like some of the beats on there.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff he says is cool. You know what I mean? It does get a little repetitive though. Content wise, it just gets kind of repetitive. I just expected a little bit more. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like completely trash or anything like that, but it wasn't like top notch.
Yeah.
Especially for trap, because I feel like he was kind of going for like a trap sound. I feel like it could have been better. I've heard better trap. What about you, Black Tie? Is this anybody that you were checking for?
No, I didn't listen to this project.
You were just like, I'm not doing this.
I just, and from what I could find, I think his name really is Juan Pablo. So
backwards, Juan Pablo.
Yeah, Hoodrich Pablo 1.
But no, I didn't listen to this project, man. It just wasn't anything I was checking for.
You just was not gonna even look.
It wasn't at the top of the priority list. Let me put it that way. I wasn't anti, but I wasn't gonna,
He was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
right, that's respectable. Were there any standout tracks for you? Yeah. Don't say walked in shell, blazed up an L.
That's such a great song.
Such a catchy ass song, dog. Song. I could tell you a couple a couple. I do like this. I do like this cover though.
The cover is dope.
I like the cover.
The mask.
Yeah. I did like Everything Rare with Rich the Kid. I did like that one.
That wasn't a bad song. It wasn't. Yeah, there ain't too many like super standout.
Oh, the one with Lil Skies is cool too. I like the Lil Skies, man. I fucks with Lil Skies. I think Lil Skies is the future.
The last song?
Yeah. I think Lil Skies, I really honestly think Lil Skies might be the future, man. I know that's a hard for some people to understand, but I think that there's something going on with Lil Skies that I think he's gonna stand out later on.
Yeah, I can see that.
Your mental really went to sleep because you was like, yo, I don't have any standouts.
I'm looking, it's like I know there was something, but I don't know.
All right. What you give this on a scale of 1 to 10, man?
I ain't gonna lie. After just going back and just looking over it, I feel like you dropped a notch.
Right.
Just going back over it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
6?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to change the number on my paper.
I gave it a little lesser. I gave it a 5. Like I said, it wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't super trash either.
Yeah, it wasn't super trash.
I've heard better trap music. Beats is straight though.
It's kind of bad though. By looking at the track list, made me drop it down a notch.
But there's really not much going on there. But the crazy thing is, the song that I heard on Elevator was actually kind of knocking. That's why this is kind of interesting. When I heard it, I was like, really is good. Yeah, I was expecting to be a little bit better, man. I ain't gonna front. Last review on the fucking list. Is this your girl or is it like your squad?
It's a squad.
Your collective.
Your collective. Your grown man, baby. Grown. Your baby collectives.
Your grown baby collective.
Your grown men's and them.
And them.
Aptly titled The Internet.
We're talking about Sid, Matt Martians, Steve Lacy, Patrick Page II, and Christopher Smith.
All right, now get their real names.
Those are the real names. I said get their real name. Oh, their real name is The Internet.
Right.
That's their real name. No, say all backwards.
You've never listened to The Internet before.
Nah, I just know.
You messing up, bro.
I know that they're like Wolfgang.
Our future.
Our future.
So
I realized that, and I thought, oh, that's where I guess I kind of, but I don't really know him yet.
There's some reduction from K Tronada on here, isn't there?
They always do a little something with K Tronada.
Okay, I like K Tronada.
Big time.
Yeah,
Big time.
dope. It's definitely the chill vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely different.
I've had this album. I had this album on repeat for probably most of the weekend.
Yeah.
This is an album that you can just let it go.
Yeah, you can let it go.
You can just let it go.
I'm just be real. I'm not saying it's house music, but it's definitely was getting played in the house.
Well, then
I don't want to sell it short.
Yeah.
But as y'all know, it's 109 degrees this fucking weekend in Texas. Mm-hmm. We wasn't going outside.
No.
We was hungry as hell. We didn't go outside until it cooled down. Okay?
just inside and hungry.
Right. We was like, let's be productive inside.
If you hunted for your food, you starved.
Right. Right. So we had this like playing, you know what I'm saying? We had this on repeat.
Yeah.
A lot. And so I got to hear like every song thoroughly. Yeah. And this is a good
For the trillions that think he's kidding, he's really not. It was hot as hell.
No, I'm serious. It was 109 fucking degrees.
Right.
You know, today, like before we had left work, it was like 111 feels like 114.
Yeah.
I know that's off on a tangent. I just want the trillions across the world to know it is hot.
I know they're like, it's hot, but it's like 97 degrees.
like no, we mean that. But anyway,
all right,
it's fucking hot.
Sorry, not to cut you off. I just wanted them to know that.
Soles on shoes were gone.
Bro, I see your boy Tyrone out here at the Texaco.
No,
and I had a Kit Kat. Okay, and I was standing out there talking to him.
Oh, I know.
And I was out there for like 30 seconds.
Done.
All right, this Kit Kat was like melted beyond.
Just throw it away.
The wafer undressed.
Right, I had to just bring it back and put it into the
chocolate said, "We'll be here at the bottom of the pack waiting for you.
Right.
You can eat the wafer already.
Yeah,
or cookie.
It was all fucked up. But like I said, we just inside. We just jamming into the music. I thought it was great, man. I like, and I like what they're talking about. I like what they're singing about. What she's singing about. It was good, man. I liked it.
It's a good album.
What did you really think though? Because
It's a good album, but it definitely isn't like my first choice. Nah, I mean, I listened to it just to hear it, but I'm not like you ain't gonna catch me. Hey, it ain't my house music. All right.
What's your house music?
3 6 Mafia. While I'm stomping the floor and as I'm wiping the shit down.
You gonna break whatever you clean and play 3-6 Mafia.
Nah. If I'm cleaning though, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
If you're cleaning with your girl,
I'll probably put some Sade on.
This is wait. Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna argue against that. Okay. That's number one. All right.
Okay.
This mother's gonna throw out the big joker,
right?
He threw out a big joker. He threw out a big joker. He threw out a big joker on the Jack of Spades.
We have nothing else to say.
Right.
What do I have on my shirt?
Right.
The Joker.
This motherfucker threw out the big joker on the Jack of Spades.
You would have a meaningful copy of
right.
Never mind.
Oh shit, man!
It's what I'm going to.
Yo, I'm realizing that you're not understanding this reference right now because you don't know how to play spades.
But see, you had to do that to me.
I just realized that shit. You know what I mean?
I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant.
He's not catching the
I knew what you meant.
He don't know how to play spades.
That's crazy talk.
Right. But you know what he means at least.
I knew what he meant.
Yeah.
Well, either that or maybe some silk.
I was like, 10 of spades, you ready to start cutting, fam? And he was like, big joker, bitch. Boom. That's my only book I'm getting.
Yeah, that's all I need. Really. I just gave you the silk just on the side. That was like the baby joker or the ace. You know,
right.
like.
Nah, I mean, so you don't think this had the vibes like that?
It had good. You
don't think this
had good vibes? Everything was good about it. The message, the singing, everything was good. I liked it,
but it just wasn't your vibe.
It just wasn't completely my vibe.
I feel you on that. I'm not knocking that.
It was a little different, but our future is so. It's kind of also what I expected.
It's different, but in a good way, though.
Oh, it is.
Know what I'm saying?
It is good.
What do you think about this, man? I know you listened to the internet before, right?
Yeah, I liked it. But I like that kind of music anyway. So like this project, Sid's project, we got a while back. That just kind of vibe. It's like, again, not to call it house music, but it's just that kind of music. You can just put it on, let it play. You know, it's
kind of jazzy. You know what I'm saying?
It is. You know, and not to say that I don't want to call it like background music, but like if you're doing something else and it's playing, you can still enjoy it.
Are you trying to call this cafe music?
No, I'm not trying to call it cafe music.
No, he said elevator.
Y'all wow.
This is definitely not elevator music.
It's not elevator.
But if I heard this in a cafe,
I'll tell you what though, if I'm somewhere and listening to elevator, this place lit.
It would be elevator music if it didn't have the words.
You said what now?
Look, if I was somewhere and I heard this in the elevator,
I'm messing around.
This is a lit place.
This is a lit place.
So you said it wouldn't be. You wouldn't be.
I'm just fucking around. I said that was like it would be elevator music if they dropped the words.
I trust this. I'm not gonna lie.
It's good music though. It's good music.
If I did roll up into a cafe or a coffee shop and they had that shit playing,
you'd be happy.
Oh, that's my new favorite spot.
Mm-hmm. Like, be real chill spot.
Yeah.
Like I want a macchiato with
until the fucking waitress spills fucking coffee on me.
Why?
I'm just saying.
No, but you know, I think a lot of people don't. I think a lot of people don't realize how talented Sid really is, and not to take away from everyone else in the group, but like it's cool because they just work, all of them, as a group. Like you need to hear them all there. Like I can appreciate that because there's not. If you think about it, we don't really get a lot of music like that, where it's actual like, hey, there's 4 or 5 people in here, and they all serve a purpose. Yeah. They actually play instruments too. You don't get that a lot anymore, so it's kind of.
It reminds me of like Brand Nubian. You remember that? Like old
right.
It reminds me of that.
Right.
Like it's kind of nice to see that, and you get so much music that's not just being digitally created.
It's true.
If you want to hear more music that's not digitally creative, and Stone's Throw has some decent shit too. They kind of sound like they could fit on Stone's Throw. I don't know if you know that record label or not. Y'all don't know Stone's Throw? Y'all should do some research.
You should.
Yeah, when you get a chance, do some research on
do your Googles.
Tuxedo.
Okay.
It's a group. Producer Jake One and Mayor Hawthorne.
Oh, that dude from...
Yeah, who are both white people, by the way. And they make incredibly great black music, better than black people. Better than
you heard it.
I like them. Listen, I know everybody likes Bruno Mars. I like them more than I like Bruno Mars. All right. And they're white.
I'm not really
okay.
I'm not we've talked about it. You know, I'm not really a big Bruno Mars.
I don't think the two of y'all like Bruno Mars at all.
Listen, I can stomach Bruno Mars, man. I can stomach him, but
I know he makes quality hits. He's the only one that kind of keeps that sound.
He fucking does, bro. He
does.
He just cannot get away.
Can't knock that. And he has that sound that nobody else has, and he's brought it back from the past, almost like he's a time traveler. And
you guys have to listen to Tuxedo. This shit sounds like they went back to like the 70s and 80s.
Oh, that's crazy.
And they brought it back in 2018, so it's kind of got that like
the vibe,
2018 pizzazz on it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But it's dope as shit.
Word of
I'll
the
put
day.
you on to some shit.
Word of the day, pizzazz.
Yeah, pizzazz. That's right. Off the fucking rails.
Nice.
Which I give this album on? Let's hear it. Let's hear your boy Black Tide.
I think
1 to 10.
I think I wanted to give this one. I think I want to give this one a 7 right now.
7? Okay.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Didn't dislike it. Didn't think like, oh man, this is the best work ever. But I feel like this is a decent, respectable score. I mean, I've only gone through the whole thing twice. You know, and kind of how I mentioned on another episode, like, I know the more I listen to ones that people, if I know I like them, I know it'll grow on me more.
Of course.
But I feel like that's a fair score for this album.
No? 2 listens? I'm gonna let you have your opinion.
Jesus, man, I want to hear you first.
Okay, I'm gonna go because I don't want you to think I'm stealing your score.
You already did. You already did.
So I'm gonna give this an 8.5.
Oh wow.
Like I said, I liked it. I like the vibes. Me and my bae. I'm not sure if he doesn't like saying the word bae, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
You just called her shit.
Me and my bae.
Danish word shit.
I'm not Danish, motherfucker. Me and my bae were just jamming right along, jazzing it up. It kind of gave me like this kind of lo-fi, kind of chill vibe, which I appreciate from time to time. Helps calm me down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got a lot of anger inside because you know we want to fight bears and shit.
Because you ain't been around your bars these days, bro.
Yeah.
That's what gets.
I don't have any release anymore.
You need that.
Yeah.
You need the pen.
Besides that, I just choked somebody with my bare hands, but
the bear ain't music. There. The bear ain't there.
Look, if you choking somebody to this music, you need help. You need to talk to somebody. I need this music to keep me from choking somebody until they die. So, what do you give us on a scale of 1 to 10?
What did I give it from 1 to 10?
Right.
Apparently, Black Todd looked at my paper because I gave it a 7. I did give it. It was quality. I mean,
7. You have a 7 or 7.5?
7.
Okay, 7.
It was quality. It was quality music.
So I liked it. Y'all liked it.
Well,
I heard it more times.
Yeah, you also heard it more times, but also, I mean, I'm rating it off of what it is. Also, not necessarily what my feelings are. Obviously, because, like I said, there's music I go to before, but listening to it. Good music, definitely. I can't knock it. It still ain't gonna be a 7. Ain't much of a knock.
We've had some 7s on here, all right. Yeah. And you know that they're putting them in the same category as those fucks. All right.
See, now wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's where things come into play. Where it's like he said, when you hear it more times, it goes up, and some of those that we've had in those 7s have gone down. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily stay in the same boat the whole time because you only got to hear it maybe once or twice. But with time, shit gets worse and shit gets better.
Y'all got to school me real quick. I thought we were just grading them against themselves.
We are.
See.
Yeah, and he just put them in categories.
Y'all see how they do me on here?
No, right.
You're right. You're all right. Yeah. The only ones that are categorized together and forever immortalized with Truth Be Told are the 10s. Yeah, they're the ones that that's a group. Yeah. And they're
it's like 5.
Yeah, there's
5 10s, right?
Yeah. Well, I think there's 5 for me and 4 for me, or maybe there was 6 for me.
No, I switched.
No.
There was somebody you gave a 10 that I didn't give a 10.
That was J. Cole.
Yeah, it was J. Cole.
No,
I think I gave it a 9.
9.5, and I was like, why couldn't you give it 0.5?
was like,
And you're like, I gotta hear this more. And I don't think you did.
no, I did.
What did you give a 10 to? I'm curious.
We gave it 10 to Ritz.
Yeah, Ritz.
Big Crit.
The Crit.
Which Crit project?
The last one.
The last one.
Okay.
Did. Great album.
Royce the 5'9's mixtape, The Bar Exam 4.
And
his new album.
And his new album.
Right.
Those were your 5.
No, that's 4.
Oh, that's 4?
Yeah, we need one more.
Take care.
Do we give him a 10?
For demolishing Drake the way he did.
You gave Take Care 10.
Oh, whoa.
I remember.
I'm about to take a grenade and drop it in this fucking room right
You
now.
gave Take Care 10.
Fuck out of here,
Hey,
You gave, if you're reading this, it's too late
if
at
I had
10.
the Black Panther suit, I'd jump on it for all y'all. No one's gonna die here today.
Oh, shit. I gotta get a grenade out for real.
See, y'all missed it. Before we start recording, man, they was in here doing the In My Feelings challenge, bro. Like, y'all didn't see these
we
things.
didn't. You did, and we threw Minute Maid on your white tee.
And Jenkins Goodworth ain't happy about it.
Oh man, we are at the end of this podcast.
Yes, we are. What a shame.
Woo, at the 2-hour mark.
Hey,
Shit,
like I
I'm trying
said,
to cut this
this
down.
is gonna be the best episode, best views, most views, everything, yo.
We definitely have to cut this down.
Including what I just said.
It's gonna be a lot editing this.
Oh, no. Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. The people
man.
need to hear this.
The people need to
The
know.
people need to hear this.
Hey, if you have the time,
It only happens every now and
then. They'll know. They'll just go where they need to go.
Nah, man. Oh, you talking about if I put the timestamp?
Yeah, just put
Yeah,
time.
people upstairs.
People
Time
know.
stamp.
People
Good.
just go where they need to go
All right, man.
if they want to go and hear it. If not, they'll hear the whole thing and
Do
enjoy
not,
themselves.
I repeat, do not take anything that we said and put it across the rest of the internet in a little clip form, okay? Give them the whole episode. Give
them context.
Give them context, all right?
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking dick, all right?
Don't be an asshole. Don't be a fucking grade A asshole.
We are at the end of episode 124 on them boys. We appreciate everybody. It's late as fuck. It's hot as fuck.
Time to no.
It's time to fuck. Pause.
Boars, you know what I'm talking about?
We need y'all to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and the Google Podcast app. On Apple Podcasts, leave us a 5-star review. Make sure you go to trillmac.com/YouTube, trillmac.com/merch, trillmac.com/Patreon.
Yeah.
Just go to trillmac.com.
Just go to trillmac.com, period. Go find something that you enjoy looking at. And, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be out there. No, that was
Shit. You gonna take my whole shit?
Yeah.
My whole life is ruined?
Yeah, you're like, no.
Yeah.
That explodes.
Hello,
Like, you won't even know what to say. Like,
That's me.
you forget
In the
my
corner.
lines, you're like, what do I say?
Yeah.
That's like the perfect music.
Man,
to
don't
play for
take
that.
my fucking catchphrase,
Yeah,
bro.
you just stare at me the whole time when that shit comes on.
Right.
Just hit him with it.
Yo, wild, man.
Yeah, we gonna be about this thing, know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about?
Deuces.
Smoke some, bitch. And if you don't, a fight go with that.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.